Welcome back, everyone. Farmer Cop here for episode 7 of Dawnridge on Farming Simulator 26. I think our harvester is about ready to be unloaded. I've gone forward a little bit. We have 705,000 in the bank, which is pretty good. I can't remember what we ended last episode with, but I mean, we had over 600,000 last episode, so I maybe made 100 grand off camera, just slowly trying to cook through some different things. There's no new challenges yet. It is, what is it, Saturday as I'm recording this, so Monday we should get some new challenges, or a new challenge at least. Yes, obviously we're going to get this building season 1 done here. We'll get our money boost and whatnot, but yeah. So I think this is going to be here we go, a very exciting episode where we're going to at least start forestry harvesting, maybe replanting. So the problem is we go into the menu here, to buy both this and this, we're looking at about $790,000. This is 27,000. That's nothing compared to the two of those. So the problem with that is, well, we can't make any money off of the logs unless we have both of those, because we need one to harvest and one to transport. Can't transport logs outside of using the other very expensive piece of equipment. So that's part of the problem. Is that going to stop us? No, we're going to do it. I think this episode I would like to start harvesting trees and getting some trees set up around the map to sell off, because we could start doing that and then get them regrowing pretty quick, because that's going to be a big source of money for us. We're not going to be able to produce pallet or logs and stuff right away. If we wanted to save up until we could actually start producing things with the logs, well, the factory's in our 300,000, so we would need $1 million ish to be able to do that. So I don't foresee us getting quite that far along. But yeah, and they're cultivating that, and I probably won't replant this stuff until, yeah, I think I'll hold off planting anything on these fields until Monday to see what the challenges are, so these fields are ready. Of course, it'll be probably like cultivating, won't it? Or harvesting canola will be the challenge. You just never know, but I'm just going to, fingers crossed, see what it is. Okay. I think we're going to do it. This is absolutely crazy. 254,000. We need 340 for that. Okay. I can't believe we own this thing. It's insane. So let's think about what we're going to do here. I don't know why I hit that button. I wanted the map, but that's okay. So this is where we're going to sell trees off, and also down over by the carpentry point, which, where's the carpentry point? Actually, it's up here, isn't it? No, that's the sugar mill. Tailor shop. Is it down here? Oh yeah, the furniture, carpentry, right there. I see it. Nope, that one. Yep. We can sell wood there as well. So, I think the trees we're gonna do are gonna be mostly, we're gonna get these ones here. Let's cut these ones down, and then the other thing is it may not let us. We're gonna test something. What we're gonna test. We're gonna see. Actually, the other question I have. So what's the horsepower requirement? Oh, only 90. We're gonna buy one of those right now as well, because that's part of the plan. I'm gonna hope the challenge is gonna help us get to where we can have our forestry harvester and all that stuff set up. So let's do a little quick experiment here. We're gonna chop this little tree down here. Which, if you haven't checked it out, by the point you're watching this video, I have put out a tutorial on forestry, so I know how it all works and everything like that. Congratulations, you found your first tree. When you remove the stump, a new tree will be planted in the same spot. I'll give you that little icon there. Look at that. All right. Working here. Let's get you harvesting the next field. All right. Go. Nope, you right here. All right, let's move this trailer out of the way. Then we're going to go up with this guy to grab that stump cutter to see if we can't make some things happen. Do I currently have any? I have a lot of canola in storage. Oh my gosh. We're going to have a lot of canola to sell come November. November is going to be a great month for us. What are we in right now? August? September, October, November. Yeah, so we have 3 months until we can sell that. That alone, I mean, if we have, we'll probably have about 40,000. So that's about 80 grand in canola we'll have. So that's going to push us to where we need to. That plus contracts on the way there, we will easily be ready to buy that later on. Which, again, that'll probably be next episode, selling the trees off and doing that sort of thing. But let's see if it'll start regrowing that tree without us having removed that log. I'm hoping yes, because I would like to get the trees regrowing before I, transport any logs. Get on the front of that. Go over here. Okay, it is letting us do it. All right. That's what I needed to know. That means game on. But yeah, I think we chopped the ones up. So yeah, what did I say? This area right through here, this is the place to go. So just to the right of the farm. Yeah, we'll start chopping those trees down left, right, and center. And you don't have to buy the land. You can just go chop whatever trees you want to on the map. It's kind of nice. I don't like how this controls. It's very whippy. That's the way I would describe it. It's round a lot. Not a big fan of that. And it's any tree, even weird shaped trees, you can cut them. All of them. Easy peasy. It's so easy. I love this. I wish Forestry in FS25 was this easy. It wouldn't be as fun, probably, but an easier way to make money. Nope. Stop getting out of things. And yes, it has the icon for hiring a worker. You can hire him to drive somewhere. Holy logs! That's a lot of logs right there. Definitely need to get that tree regrowing. But yeah, you can hire him to... Those have collisions? No. Okay. Yeah, you can hire a worker to drive this somewhere, but not to cut trees. Let's get all these trees cut. Man, this is great. I love this. Just a ton of money we're dropping on the ground. I don't know what a full load of logs is in terms of literage. We'll have to see. And if you're too close, sometimes it'll give you the icon, but you're still too close. Let's see if I can recreate. Oh no, that one did it. All right. Stumps have... Oh, the stumps do have collisions. Okay. That was my other question. Yes, I mean, it's easy. The downside to the hard thing about forestry is getting the equipment. It's expensive. And I was not planning on getting forestry equipment at this point in our game here, or this game save, except for the fact that that challenge popped up. And I really want to get that $150,000 bonus, which, yes, that's not going to pay for the equipment, but forestry is quite profitable, so that was just the added boost to really work for it. This is going to be fabulous to go pick all these guys up. So, like, this might happen. Oh. There we go. That was kind of weird. Had to turn it off and re-engage it. There we go. We are going to have plenty of trees for sure. I mean, you probably could keep busy with just the trees around the sawmill over here. There's a lot of trees on this map. See like that? It wants me to move away a little bit. Go. All right, someone completed their task. Let's see, you're still working. I bet it's the harvester. Yep, all right. I guess that was the only other option. Any contracts? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's get that thing going. Let's get you working here, and then we'll get that contract underway. Yeah, that field's always a good paying out contract right there, especially since the harvesting contract, we'll probably get like an extra $3 grand worth of crop. And then the other contracts to repurpose that field and to plant that field all pay out over 10 grand as well. So every time we turn this field over, it's about 30 grand in our pockets. So yeah, that's going to be a good day for us. Let's get up here and get you working. This up here. We'll get you staged over there so you're ready to unload. There'll be multiple trips. Where do we have to haul it? Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, I have that. I don't want to have that highlighted. It's all the way down there. So that's the only downside. I wish for that contract it would give us the Case AF11 because that has a bigger trailer and tractor to haul stuff. Now that might be the cultivator. If that's AI work B, that's 15. That very well might be the cultivator. All right, let's get this up here. Stage in the area. Ready to unload when the harvester is. We're doing soybeans? Yes, that's good. That'll be a low yielding crop. So actually maybe we'll be able to do it in one trip. We'll see. Let's get you cultivating the next field for us. Just turning things over, getting things done. I guess we can drive you up over where we're doing all of our forestry. Over here. Actually, get these guys going too. Excellent. I'm assuming it's gonna be the same trees that are gonna grow back. I could be wrong about that. It could be like a just standard tree that's gonna grow back, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be the same tree. I also want to check with maybe one of the smaller ones if you can just keep cutting them after they grow. That's another question I have. You only find these things out by experimenting. There we go. Gosh, this is so much easier than FS25. I would love a mod that did this for FS25, honestly. Like a easy forestry mod. Like that would just... I mean, I know there's auto-load log trailers. There are things that make it way easier than it is in the base game. But, like, I would love to have something that just made it... This was the system for it, you know? Love that. I don't know if that's feasible. I mean, on PC, I'm sure it is. On console, definitely it's not. But, yeah. And I have no idea how long trees take to grow back. It could be a year. That's why, I mean, again, if it's a couple years, I wanted to make sure that I got it underway. I can't imagine it'd be a couple years in the mobile version. I would bet it's going to be like 6 months or so. Let's get these stumps cleared out here. We need to sell eggs this year, too. That'll be another little chunk of change. Any other stumps? Caught up on stumps. Okay. Back to the grind, I suppose. Go. Yeah, I don't really like the ones that are just one log. It's not really super worth your time. Only 2 for that one? Pretty big tree, I thought. This would only be 1. Only 3 for that one? Oh, 4. 4, all right. A little better, but still. I gotta go unload them in a second as well. It's gonna be our harvester. Drive over that. Yeah. Push through. That tree. Beautiful. Yeah, off camera, I'll just keep working on getting some, I'll probably do a little bit more, pre-harvesting off camera between this episode and the next. But yeah, next episode, hopefully we can get to where we can afford to buy ourselves that beautiful Forerunner. Back up. All right. There we go. There's some big trees there. And I haven't come across a tree. I tested a couple of trees, different parts of the map before I did my tutorial video. I haven't come across a tree yet. Can't cut down. I don't know if there is one. Maybe one's at the edge, like towards the edge of the map. You may not be able to get access to, but I don't know. Haven't found any yet, at least. There we go. Yeah, workers got a full tank. We'll cut this tree and go empty them out. Taking a leap of absence. Oh, this is actually almost full. Holy cow, there's actually more soy out here than I thought there'd be. You're kind of who needs to go unload that harvester. What we can do, actually, we can just do this. And we will unload it into the silo directly. Then head back out and keep cutting. But then it's not going to get filled up again. It'll be able to finish out the rest of that field without getting full again. There we go. Get this nice and unloaded. Back on to working. I guess I've never actually interrupted a harvester like this in this game. So I'm assuming that they're just going to go right back. Oh yeah, driving right directly back to it. Perfect. All right. Let's get down a couple more trees. There's actually a lot of trees through here. I'm assuming we're gonna make an absolute boatload amount of that. And they pay out so well. What are trees going for? Yeah, you can save it. Let's go ahead. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of canola. We're gonna have even more than that, so probably like 45,000 liters of canola somewhere in there. Yeah, but right 3,000 per 1,000 liters, and it doesn't even really matter what time we actually sell. Gosh, that's so good. Okay, that's gonna be great once we get there. Let's get that. There we go. Well, it does some weird things, but it figures it out. That's gonna be our contract AI worker. Let's get you unloaded. I don't think this can hold quite 2 full loads from this harvest. Probably have to make 2 trips down there, which is fine. I've had to make 3 trips before in this field, so it's not that bad. And the better the yield, the more that we will hopefully get as like an extra little bonus at least. Alright. One's doing their thing. Perfect. Okay. I think this is kind of what I wanted to get done this episode. I think we'll probably call it, you know? I think we've made it what I need to get done. We're doing good things. We're making good progress on here. I hope you guys are still enjoying the series. I know it's not a very, there's not a ton of you guys that are watching it, but those of you that are watching it do seem to be enjoying it. And I'm enjoying playing on here, so I'll keep going until we get to the end of the series where we'll probably go, I'd say 20, 30 episodes, somewhere in that range right there. What I'd like to do. Want to get that one? Oh, I was going to get it. Alright. Well, anyhow, that's what I got for today. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen. Join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.